got a model movie with options. Come on, man. If you don't know what that song is, you sleep. You are sleeping right now. Lucky day. That's you. That song is one of the smoothest songs ever. If you want to get in the car with your lady this evening, matter of fact, this evening, take her out to get something quick, like maybe a cup of coffee or something. Matter of fact, I do you one better.
Nobody get no cup of coffee.
I got something better. I know I got something better. I got something better. Take your woman out tonight. Surprise her if you don't got kids. Surprise her and be like, hey, you want to hit this little bar real fast, and then boom, you hit the bar. Now it's going to be plus if the bar is the vibes. And y'all know what the vibes are. Anyway, take her to the bar, get her a couple of drinks. You don't drink and drive. Can't do that. But if you do drink, wait 2 hours. Anyway, needless to say, have you a beverage, and after that, take off, put that song on the way home, and ride real slow. And then look at her. Make sure you smell good, too. You got to wear the right cologne. You can't be out here stinking with that Brute and that Curve. Even though Curve was the shit back in the day.
What's your favorite cologne?
Oh, you know my
I know your favorite cologne.
Come on, that's me.
Have we not ever elevated past Chanel Blue?
I mean, whoa. What you're not going to do is say elevated past
Y'all,
Chanel
that
Blue.
has been Barrett's signature scent.
That's me.
Since I've met him.
If I hug
and
you.
I met him in 2010.
But I do like, I like that John Amos though. You know what I mean? And am I saying it wrong? The one you bought me. John, Now I gotta look at I'm trying not to look at my phone while I pod.
He doesn't try new scents. I go and try new scents for him.
It's not it.
It's John something. But I'm not thinking.
Keep talking. This is
no,
audio experience.
I feel like I would.
I'm about to get the bottle like we always do. Hey, man, John.
That one.
Which one?
That one, right?
John Vataros?
It doesn't have like a that type of thing
it's
on
not
it?
Anyway, the cologne smells great. Has like a wood smell. Now, that's probably my favorite cologne to go out at night. But see, if you a man, you know that you can't have the same cologne you wear at night as the daytime. Daytime scent needs to be more uplifting. It needs to be more springy with flower notes.
I didn't buy you this.
Like that.
I don't think this is.
I know my bad. It's something, John.
I don't think it's John anything.
You don't? Now I'm about to get the cologne bottle. Anyway.
Are you talking about Joe Malone?
Joe Malone. That Joe Malone fire. John Amos. Who the fuck is John
I'm
Amos?
sitting here like, what?
Joe Malone. Now, Joe Malone has multiple scents.
A lot. He has a lot of scents.
Which one do I like the best? It's the wooden one.
I think wood, sage, and sea salt.
Wood, sage, and sea salt. So you put that on at night, and then you go out and hug anybody. They're going to ask you, what are you wearing?
That might not be it. That might be it. I don't know. But the good thing about Joe Malone scents is that a lot of them are also unisex.
No woman, if a woman hugs me and she smell like wood and sage and she not one of the homegirls.
Well, perfume smells different on everyone.
Nah, no woman need to hug me smelling like no wood, sage, nothing. Women need to hug me smelling like sweet flowers.
They have a lot of scents that are unisex. If that's something that you're looking for, that's a good scent. If you're still looking for something
Joe Malone
for Valentine's Day, run and get you a bottle of Joe Malone.
It's gonna get the job done. Now, I also like
it's not a
It's a nighttime scent though. I mean, they have daytime scents that Joe Malone makes, but like I mentioned, you can't wear the same scent you wear at night in the daytime. YSL, I feel like it's more of a daytime scent. While that Burberry cologne is going to be a nighttime scent. I'm naming y'all all my colognes I have right now. What else was the other one? YSL Blue. I have that one. It's going to be more of a daytime scent. So, it just depends. However you want your vibe to go, you just got to do your thing. I just know that at night, I like to smell more wood than I do flowers. So I'm going to put that old Joe Malone on, play that Lucky Day, and be on my way. Give it up for me one time.
It's kind of like candles, too, though. I prefer my candles to smell like a man. Like, I don't like floral scented candles. Like, I like my candles to smell very masculine.
Well, my candle
I like the woodsy, like...
and this is what we
That's another word that I'm thinking of, too, for candles. But, yeah.
This is where we different. I like my candle to smell like a woman, but as I should and as you should. If you want your candle to smell like a woman, then we might need to go ahead and call Drea today. If I want my candle to smell
Most
like
people like sweeter smelling scents. But like I said, I prefer earthier smells.
Blue Volcano, best candle you're ever gonna buy. I just found out recently that they sold a whole line of products in Dillard's. It's called Capri Blue, actually.
Capri, yeah.
They got a whole line in Dillard's. So once again,
the candle does smell very good. We burn it and we can smell it like
throughout
in the entire
house
downstairs.
You put it in one place and just move out of the way and let it get busy. But anyway, smells are important. I feel like even on the first date, you gotta have the right smell. A woman is gonna remember that. If you go on a first date with a woman and you come and your smells are not quite right, or if you got a smell that irritates her, she's going to remember that.
So it's very rare that I like to like pass a person and smell them. I feel like scents should be discovered.
No, I mean, I do want to smell you a little bit.
Well, because some like it's very, sometimes it's just no in between.
Yeah, I agree.
And so you'll pass by somebody and you be like, God, what is it? They sprayed the whole bottle?
You took a cologne bath before you came in.
Did you spray the whole bottle?
Pouring all the cologne on you.
So I don't like that.
Yeah, you can't go that crazy.
But when I hug you and I like melt into you, that's when I want to smell.
All right, see, this is a good topic because at that point you need to spray the cologne in key places. So go hug somebody today and see where their head falls on your body, and then that's the place you should strategically spray your cologne. If I hug you and I know your head falls right here, hit a little bit on that shoulder. If I'm shaking somebody's hand and I know I'm about to be shaking hands a lot, spray a little bit in your hand. But I don't really shake hands anymore after COVID. Give you a pound. Pause. But anyway, that's cologne facts 101. Get you some. You need it in your life. And I told you the song, Lucky Day. How was your week? Talk about it. Come on, tell them you had an amazing.
I don't think you actually introduced the podcast, so maybe start there.
Let me do that. Welcome back, everybody. This is She and I. I am your host, B Love, and like always, I have my very special host with me,
India Marie.
India Marie and B Love, the husband and wife duo you didn't know you need, but you got us, and we are here to stay. This is the best thing to happen on a Tuesday. Well, damn it, since Monday. Give it up one time. I was going to continue on the topic and I forgot to say this. I will say, if you have pets and you are going on a date with somebody and that person may not like animals, you are going to have an animal smell on you regardless if you try to get it off or not. So be cognizant of going on dates. Listen, man, if I go on a date with a woman and I'm not a fan of dogs.
You think she smells like a dog?
People who have dogs, they automatically smell like that.
I don't agree.
I do.
Not everybody. Not everybody smells like their pet.
It's a bad thing either.
Not everyone smells like their pet.
If you have a dog or a cat, and if you walk in somebody's house, you're gonna know that they have an animal in there. Like it's automatic. And it's not like a bad smell.
The scent is in their house. Yeah,
it's just a dog or a cat smell. Like you're like, yeah, this person has an animal. I need to watch my back because the goddamn Fido comes running out here, popping Fido in the face, like biting me. All I'm saying is, going on dates, you really have to be thinking of, do I smell like my house? And if your house stinks, then 1, clean your house. 2, spray some better cologne or perfume on your body.
That is so like
house smells. Yeah, exactly.
Well, no. So I teach a Pilates class at 6:30 at night, like 2 days a week. And so I go and see them in person. But usually, like my Mondays are very busy because it's like I pick Blake up from school. He has an activity. I have to come home, and then I have like a very short window, usually like 40 minutes to get dinner done. So a lot of times I'm cooking with like onion and garlic, and then I'll get in the car and I'm like, I smell like the food that I just cooked.
See, that's another
like one night I cooked like some curry chickpeas and I was so irritated. And so I walked into class. I was like, y'all, if I walk around and you can smell me, I apologize. I've been cooking with curry and garlic and onion. And so I'm sorry. This is me letting you know. This is my courtesy to you. I'm not musty. It's not my armpits. It's my clothes because I just got done cooking and I didn't have time to change.
That's what I'm saying. But you were cognizant about that and you knew the vibes. So you were upfront with them. That's what I'm talking about. If you sit at the house all day and all you cook is bacon, like every day you wake up and you cook bacon, the bacon is going to be in your clothes. Bacon, boy, it takes a long time to get bacon. If you fry fish in your house, first of all, if you fry fish in your house as a grown adult person, somebody need to whoop your butt. Nobody should be frying fish in their house.
You don't like fish. Everybody's not frying fish outside, okay?
What?
Like, people are frying fish in their skillets, in their cast iron on the stove.
You ain't getting no
Everybody's
cutting.
not frying fish outside.
No cutting for you. If you frying fish outside, then you leave in your house, then you leave the house, try to go take out a woman, and you smell like that fryer. You're not getting any play. I hate to admit it to you. It's over, champ. Try again somewhere else. So anyway, yeah, be aware of how you smell. Tell me how your weekend was. Come on, I need to know. I need to know. I'm bragging on me right now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the only reason why you asked me.
I know. Talk about it.
The weekend was very good.
Tell them.
Okay, so we went on a date. We just, we talked about this last week. So we said we was going to celebrate Valentine's Day early. And so we, had plans to go to dinner. We went to the chef and I.
Tell them.
Rewind. We had a little hiccup in the plan. Okay, so...
Oh, are we going to be honest about everything? How honest are we going to be right now? We're going to be 100. We're going to be transparent 100%. They're about to kick their back in. The chef and I.
Oh, yeah. So anyways, yeah. So babysitter pulls up. Blake is at a friend's house. Babysitter pulls up for Shiloh. Now, we got a weird driveway. So the babysitter blocks Beard in. And so I'm still getting Shiloh together. So she gets there and Beard's like, let's go ahead and switch cars now so we can, hurry up and get ready to head out. So she's like, okay, cool. So babysitter gets in her car. She backs out of the driveway.
Indeed.
Makes a U-turn.
No. Turn on the side street.
Yeah, she turns on the side street and she, gets ready to come back up. Barrett pulls out of the driveway, drives up. He's a little bit in front of our house and he's sitting there just waiting.
Waiting to turn on the same side street.
Waiting to turn on the same side street. Now, I'll let you take it from there because all I heard was the sound.
So while I'm waiting to turn, I'm chilling. And while I'm just chilling, I'm not looking in my rearview mirror because this should have only taken literally 30 seconds. Max, though. Like 30 seconds is the longest it should have taken. So I'm getting ready to turn. Soon as I get ready to turn, boom, boom, boom. Heard two boom. Like, damn, what just happened? I grabbed my chest because I thought somebody shot me. It shook my inside so hard. I'm like, what just happened? Anyway, it was a 3-car accident. I'm stopped. I'm at a standstill. It was a truck behind me, and all of a sudden, this Nissan Altima comes out of nowhere, doing about 60 miles an hour in a 30 zone, might I add, and rams the back of a white SUV, who then proceeds to get pushed into the back of my beautiful red Mustang. And all I can say is, damn. I sat there with my hand on my chest because I didn't know what had happened. My back is now hurting. That's why I got this on, because I was supposed to go to the doctor, but I'm going tomorrow. Like, it's crazy. They hit me so hard that I really couldn't believe I was hit. Then my neighbor, super cool guy, nosy as all get out. I get out of the car. His name is Mr. Tony. Mr. Tony said, I already called the police for y'all. We already got him on the way. I'm like, bro, we just got hit. You got him on speed dial, cuz.
So I'm inside of the house and my blinds are like partially open. And like I said, I'm getting Shiloh together. I'm about to sit her down, get her started on dinner. So the babysitter me and Beard, I feel like we're like the best people to babysit for ever because you rarely have to do much of anything. We lay it all out. And
we got our kids on the schedule too.
Yeah,
so it's
lay
easy.
it all out. So I'm sitting her down and I hear, doom. And then I hear a second one. And I was like, damn, what's that? Mind you, people be flying down our street all the time. They've been doing some construction on the street. And so they've been working on the pipes on our street. And so a lot of times they'll stick those big metal plates. And so if people are speeding at night, I can hear them hitting those metal plates. And I was like, but this sounds a little different. So I sit there and then I look out the window and then I just see Barrett's car just sitting in front of the house.
Smoked out.
Then I see the airbags.
From the first
from the car that started everything.
And cuz jumped out the car.
His car is like bent in half.
This shit folded.
Yeah, his car is like folded, airbags out everywhere, and then the car in the middle, their back is smushed in, and he's like kind of just touching Barrett. So I'm confused. So I called Barrett. I said, were you just in a car accident? And he said, yep, somebody just hit me.
That's all I can say.
But he sounded like so calm, and he just seemed like he was just in disbelief.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, and nobody had gotten out of their cars yet. So I was like, I'm just like, how? How on earth? So then, we go out. I go outside.
Hold on, I got to stop right there. Let me tell you about women. All of y'all are alike. I just got hit in a car accident, and my girl was coming to check on me. But when I tell you, Indy asked me, how did it happen? Why did it happen? I can't believe it happened. I'm like, Indy, me either. I don't know why it happened yet. Let me figure it out. I mean, who hit you? Do you know them? What kind of car are they in? I mean, how did it happen? I'm like, India, calm down. Let me go assess the scene real fast. But you were ready to go into action immediately. And I'm like, hey, it's cool. I'm fine. Let me go figure this shit out.
Then it was raining, and so I brought him an umbrella. And so he was like, I don't need no umbrella, I'm a man. And I was like,
I did say that.
You're fully dressed. But first of all, he's in slacks
but
and a sweater and just standing out in the rain.
And I had a raincoat on.
He had a raincoat on, but still, why are you just standing out here getting wet?
Let me tell you, I appreciate the umbrella. But what I meant by that is, I'm trying to talk to people, and when you try to talk to somebody with an umbrella on, you can't really hear them. The umbrella is bumping them. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. I got my raincoat on. I should be fine to get a little wet. I'm a man. Nothing's going to happen to me. Meaning, like, if she was out there, you would have had your hair done. And then, because we were going out to eat, so I understand. Yeah. But I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'm going to throw this hood on my head. I'm a man. I'm going to throw this hood on my head, and I'm going to be straight. I can smash my hair down. I'm cool. Indy was like, you need to take this umbrella right now. Here, get this umbrella. So I took the umbrella.
Because I was going to go back in the house. So there wasn't much I could do at that point. And I was fully dressed. My hair was like, I've been in a ponytail every week on the podcast. But my hair was down. I was like, ready to go. It's date night.
And then listen. So fast forward. I'm going to skip a little part. That evening or that night we got back home, my back was hurting a little bit and my inside, I felt a little weird. Like I had vertigo. Like I was like, damn, I feel a little funny a little, you know what I'm saying? And she looked good. You know, she had a dress on, had her legs out, and she had some new underwear on. She didn't want to put that thing on me because she thought I was injured. I'm like, golly.
I said, nigga, are you concussed?
If I am concussed, go ahead and let me get a little bit so I can feel relieved about the situation. She didn't even try to put it on me.
We went.
New panties. And didn't even want to show them off.
I felt, was I supposed to give you some sympathy booty? I felt like you needed to rest.
You didn't give me some regular booty.
I felt like you needed to rest. I did. I felt like he really needed to rest, y'all, because we got to dinner.
I was turned up.
And he was talking so crazy. It was like he was in complete delusion.
I couldn't believe it, man.
So the whole time I'm at dinner, I was like, Lord, we should have stayed at home. Like, what's wrong with this man?
Every time the waitress came in, she's like, oh my God, you're so funny. I'm like, nah, I'm turned up. Like I was in rare form.
Every person that passed the table, he was like, I just got hit by a car.
Shit was so unbelievable. And you probably like, damn, Big Love, people get hit every day, B. And they do. However, I've had my house flood and got hit within 2 months.
In front of the car, in front of the house.
In front of the house. I'm dealing with 2 separate insurance, the same insurance company, 2 separate departments. I'm like, what else is going to happen? You know what I mean? Oh, then add insult to injury. Let me tell you about women, man. I got to complain. Then I'm going to get back to the story at hand, right? You women will let your car run until the very last leg. And then you will get mad at your man for not doing whatever you were supposed to do in the beginning. Case in point, here we go. India needed some new tires. I told India a week or so ago, hey, your tires look like they are getting low.
That ain't what you said.
Your tire pressure light came. I said something about her tires.
No, it was low. It was so.
Oh, let me get down. Weeks ago.
2 weeks. Stop making 2 weeks. It was really like a week. It was a week.
Weeks ago. Now you went from 2 to 1.
It was a week.
Weeks ago, right? Telling her this. Just to come when? Friday, when we were busy.
Thursday. Because it was before the Drake concert.
We about to go to Drake concert. And I'm hyped on that. About to go to Drake concert. All of a sudden she called me. I need some new tires. I'm like, oh shit. I was so mad. I just said, go ahead, just get them. I couldn't even, I was in disbelief. So this led up to that, which led up to everything else. So anyway.
It was last week was a week of a bunch of unexpected expenses because I also had gone to the eye doctor last week and I need a stronger prescription and new glasses.
It's crazy.
So they was like, okay, your total is $425. I was like, oh.
Shit got real.
Okay.
Last week.
Boom. Had to pay that. Then the tires, I took it in because it was one tire that kept getting low. So I was like, fine.
We all tired people hustle.
Take the tire in. It was a piece of metal in the shoulder of my tire. So he was like, man, we can't replace it because where the metal is. So you need to replace, but you actually need a whole new set.
That's how they get
your tires are on a 2. One is on a 3 and another one is on a 4. You need a whole new set. And I was like, okay. How much are the tires? Well, $1,200. I said, I'm not paying it. Because I just got tires like 2.5 years ago.
She stood on business, though. I appreciate it.
I just got tires 2.5 years ago. Now, when I got them 2.5 years ago, I guess I didn't get the best tires.
She got the ones, I
got the...
Give me that $70 version you got back there.
I got the bottom tier tires. Mind you, I drive an SUV. So... And these tires didn't have a mileage guarantee, so they was just like, can't help you. But I wasn't paying $1,200 for better tires. So they gave me a little discount. But anyways, like I said, it was just a week of unexpected expenses. And then, the car accident, we went to the chef and I. So I kept telling Barrett, like, we don't have to go to dinner. Like, we can cancel it. And he was like, no, because if we don't show up, they're going to charge me $50 per person. And I was like, well, you just had a car accident. I'm pretty sure they're going to be understanding. Like, that makes no sense at all.
I never know.
He was like, no, we going. So I said, well, I'll drive. So I drive, we get to the chef and I, and the chef and I has really good reviews, but we were extremely underwhelmed. The customer service was great.
Fire, customer service fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Customer service was great, but the food
was not.
I don't know if they were having like a slow night or what, but I ordered this pasta. So I've been craving pasta for like days now. I see a pasta on the menu. It's a vegetarian pasta. So I'm like, cool, I'm finna get that. Order pasta, and she was like, it's very peppery, and sometimes it's just too much spice for people. And I was like, well, it ain't cayenne pepper, it's just pepper, so run it. She brings it back. Shit hardly has any pepper on it. It actually tastes like nothing. It tastes like noodles and sauce.
Hey, she was so disappointed.
That's it.
She had butter noodles. Like, the noodles you make for your kids. Put a little pepper, put a little butter, put a little cheese, and there you go.
Yeah, with chopped up squash in it and tomatoes. So I was like, okay. Then we ordered 2 appetizers. So we ordered the Brussels sprouts and shishito peppers.
Oh my God. Talk about it. Come on, we get into it.
And then we ordered the lobster bisque. Brussels sprouts were the worst I've had in Nashville. I don't even know what else to say about them other than they just taste charred. Like they just taste burnt. And then the lobster bisque was good, but they gave me a cup like this big, and it only had this much lobster biscuit.
At the bottom, they fooled her. Big cup,
and not only that, they brought the appetizers after they brought the entrees.
So this is where customer service comes in, though. They brought the entrees out, and they were like, oh, y'all don't have your appetizers yet. Don't even worry about it. We're going to comp those. We ain't even complaining then. I was just going to pay for them. They're like, you know what? You good. We're going to comp that. Don't even worry about it. Like, all right, cool. Because you going to comp them Brussels sprouts anyway, because them shits were horrible.
They were going back to the kitchen.
They were horrible.
Back to the kitchen.
Let me tell you what they taste like. Go downstairs in your house or wherever your kitchen is. Go to the kitchen, pull out that pot or that pan that you've been cooking in for a long time. They got like the burnt stains at the bottom. Burn it a little more. Put some Brussels sprouts in and some oil. Shake it up. That's what it tastes like. Tastes like a burnt pan. I'm like, why does it taste like this? A cast iron burnt pan.
Yeah. Yeah. So
disgusting.
We were just kind of feeling like maybe we should have just stayed at home.
Yeah, we should have, because for then Friday
but I think he was just really trying. I think he really was like, like, I really like, this is date night. Like, we already had these plans. Like, I really think that he was just trying to make it happen. And I appreciate that. But but I can also tell that he was not feeling his best.
I was hurting. My insides was shaking, not stirred. So then, for some odd reason, we got back home and we got in a competitive mood. I don't even know what happened. I forgot how the conversation started, but
he basically bet me that I could not do a 3-minute plank. Miss Pilates, all core, can't do a 3-minute plank.
So I'm turned up now, because now she's like, nah, you can't do a 3-minute plank. I'm like, bro, okay, you really finna try to play me out? I said I can do a 3-minute plank fully clothed, right? Boom, we got down there, and I'm gonna give her some credit.
We both got down there fully clothed.
Fully clothed. She did a 3-minute plank. She did it. Now, when that 3-minute was over, my girl quickly dropped and said, all right, cool, I'm done.
I told him, so my shoulder was already hurting.
It's an excuse.
Because I have an injured shoulder. And then my elbows was hurting because we was on the hard floor.
Listen, her excuse, but she did it.
If I had a cushioned mat, I could have made it. I probably could have made a 5-minute plank.
Good show.
I probably could have made a 5-minute plank. I wasn't shaking.
Now, I was sweating. You were sweating too. I wasn't shaking, but I was sweating. I felt good. I could do it again. We just got done eating too, so all of it on a full stomach. 3-minute planks. Anyway,
we did end up having a good time. Despite the car accident, we had a good time.
No, we had a ball. Yeah, despite the bad food, we had a good time. Now, I'm gonna rewind a little bit. Friday night, I tried to go to this spot that my homegirl told me about, and we were gonna go together, meet up. We haven't seen each other in a long time, catch up a little bit. Shout out to my homegirl Diane. So we were about to go and get a tiramisu, because she told me this spot in Nashville supposedly has the best tiramisu. We ended up going to bumfuck nowhere in the middle of goddamn who knows what to get this tiramisu, just to come to find out that all the food was sold out. So we had to call it audible. We end up going to this place in Nashville, if you're in the area, real local right now, called Rolf and Daughters. And I just want to say, me and India should have went to Rolf and Daughters well before we went to the Chef and I. It was so good. I'm trying to go back this week. And the ticket wasn't even high. $49 for 2 people. And she got a drink. I got a Topo Chico. Fire. So I started to say this. If you're in town, Nashville, Rolf and Daughters is where you need to go next if you have not gone.
So I went to like a Galentine's Day situation this weekend. And I was telling one of the girls there that we were going to the Chef and I, and she actually said, the Chef and I used to be really good back in the day, but it's just not the same. And she was like, the food's just not as good as it used to be.
The vibes are there.
I was just hoping that maybe, she had a bad night. It just wasn't hitting.
The vibes are there. Like, as far as the vibes and the ambiance, it's there. So we did that. And then today comes. Then I'm going to get back to how your week was, because I want you to get the coup de grace. I woke up this morning and I'm like, damn, man. I was moving slow. I said, my back is hurting. I didn't want to admit it. So I'm still finna go to the gym. Why did I tell mama over here? And that's what I said. I wrote this down. Fellas, we got to allow our women to help us with our physical health even when we don't want it. Because I'm like, man, I don't need you to tell me not to go work out. I'm going to work out despite a hurt back. You don't need to go work out. And if you go work out, I don't want to hear you complain. I'm like, man, I'm trying to hit the gym. It's chest day, which is the best day of the week. I'm trying to go. You just going to go ahead and re-injure yourself. You need to go to the doctor first. I'm trying to do better. I'm therapizing everything.
This is coming from experience. I've been rear-ended sitting at a red light 3 times. He was just sitting still and was rear-ended. So I was like, you could very well have a concussion. You could, like, your back could be hurting, your neck could be hurting. And I also told him, I said, a lot of times when you have accidents like that, the pain doesn't even show up until like a day or two later.
Lower back on fire.
We on day 2 and his back is hurting. So
this morning,
you didn't go get it checked out.
I think because I was asleep all night and then I woke up and you
sleep all night, like what you supposed to do.
Still not stiff back though. Your back gets stiff when you wake up. So I'm like, my back. Anyway, I didn't go to the gym. I said I need to deliver that message on the pod. Let your woman go ahead and she knows what's best for you, right? So let her go ahead and help you out with your physical health. She's not telling you anything that she doesn't want to do for any ulterior motives, but she's just trying to help. Let her help. I'm like, all right, I'm going to listen to you this time. I even text the homegirl T, and I'm like, man, I ain't going to make it to the gym today. I was in the car accident. She said, oh, you good. Take care of yourself. So sometimes it's worth taking a step back to make sure you're healthy. So that's all I'm going to say, all right? That's all I'm going to say.
What he really wants me to talk about.
Talk about
it.
Your early
Valentine's Day gift.
Talk about it.
And, we talked about my birthday debacle a couple weeks ago.
I messed up.
And I said all I wanted to do was go to the spa. So he made up for that. He gave me a spa day. Now, I like day spas. Like, I like to go to the spa, get my service done, and just sit there all day and relax. And so that's what I was able to do on Sunday. We went to me and Sydney.
Big Sid.
It was like a girls' spa day, which was awesome. Because Bear doesn't really love the spa the way that I love the spa. Because I could go to the spa and stay there literally all day. So me and Sid, we go to South Hall. It's in the middle of nowhere, Franklin. It's very far. But it's like a resort. It's like a very serene, peaceful kind of place. And it's beautiful out there. Beautiful. I would like to go back in the summertime when everything has bloomed and everything is green. Because like I said, it was a really good time. So we went in, I got my massage service done. And then after that, for like the next 2 hours, I was able to enjoy the amenities. So after my massage, I went outside and they have a heated pool.
Talk about it.
So it was like, it was kind of chilly. It was like 55 on Sunday. And that heated pool felt like a dream come true. I mean, like I just walked in there. I was like, oh, I could go to sleep in here.
Hey, listen.
So
she added insult to injury, though.
I FaceTimed her.
She FaceTimed me. I'm dealing with the kids. One kid crying, the other kid asking me 1,001 questions. When kids get 6 years old, boy, they don't know how to not ask a question. But Dad, why can't we do this? Dad, why is the TV on this channel? Dad, why is the wind blowing? Dad, why is trees green? Blake, if you don't shut your ass up, son, I hear you, bro. Let me just answer one question at a time. So I'm getting 50,000 questions. Shiloh was crying 50,000 miles an hour. Hey, what you doing? I'm in the pool looking cool. I'm like, man, come on. Man. I got these kids. You know what I'm doing. Why you asking me what I'm doing?
I was just trying to show him the view.
I don't want to see it.
It was so beautiful.
I didn't want to see the view. I want you to come get one of these damn kids. Next time, take Blake with you. And I just
so the spot closed at 6. And I stayed to 5:45.
They were in that pool. They were out there.
So I did the pool. And then after I got done with that, I went and sat in the steam room. It was full of eucalyptus. And I was in there breathing. And my sinuses had been stuffy. And it was clearing me out. Then after that, I had to go sit in the sauna. I sat in there for a minute. Got my sweat on.
See?
Listen. And then after that, they had the rainfall shower. I went and had me a shower. Rain down on me. Okay. I had me a nice little time. So then after that, I went and met him at a Super Bowl party. I walked in. They was like, you look like you just left the spot.
You look relaxed. Refreshed.
Face looked clear. I was glowing because of that steam room.
You're walking that bitch. Nigga, like she just got out of the spa. Like, boy, the only thing she was missing was some nigga-ling after that. You'd have walked in there
accurate.
Floating. You'd have walked in there floating at you.
Actually, that's all I wanted after that.
You should have told me. I would have got you off in the car. We could have left the Super Bowl party and went to the car.
With the kids. We had the kids.
No. They would stayed in the party. We could have went to the car and I would have broke you off. You feel me? Break me off for peace.
But it's gonna be a good weekend.
So now
I've done more in the past 2 weeks than I did the whole last half of last year.
And it's not stopping. See, listen, we got out of this seasonal depression. We are turning the corner. You are finally done with grieving, done with your seasonal depression. You are trying to turn the corner. Don't it feel good to be happy? Don't it feel good to be happy? Every day I wake up like you feel right now. How you feel this weekend is how I wake up every day. And don't it feel good? Tell on.
Man, shut up.
Talk.
Anyways, now I'm excited because he also knows that I like to see plays. Like, I love to go see a show.
This finance,
Tina this weekend.
It's financed by you, though, might I add, right?
It is.
Okay, cool. Ooh, I got nervous. I said, I got you your Valentine's gift. Don't think I'm getting you another Valentine's gift. You expect something else?
No. But I'm saying, I don't need you to say it.
Okay.
I don't need you to say it.
I got a little something, but you ain't getting no Tina ticket. Tina ticket probably $200. How much is a Tina ticket? $150. Oh, and then okay.
I had a budget. I said I'm not paying more than $100 for the ticket. So that's what I paid. I'm not sitting on. I'm sitting like in the grand tier.
Well, she's going to see Tina, and then I'm going. I'm tired from the weekend after last weekend. I need to chill, but I'm gonna go out to a party Saturday, and she's going out to see Tina Friday. We turned up. We back outside, boy. We back outside. Now the babysitter bill is getting a little bit outrageous. Woo! I will say that,
baby.
Listen, so if y'all have help out there, look to your right and look to your left, and say, "Mama, Daddy, Grandma, cousin, uncles, aunties, thank you," because the babysitter bill this weekend, $300.
No, seriously. If you have family in town. And you can take your kids to the family and you don't got to worry about paying on babysitter. Like, you don't need to utter a complaint.
No, ain't no complaint.
Such a blessing. We was at the Drake concert on Thursday looking at our clock like, bro, we 6 hours in.
After
$25 an hour. We 6 hours in. We gotta go.
After the 4th hour, my stomach started to hurt a little bit. I almost said, "You ready to go? I got to use the bathroom." Lord Jesus, I understand why people leave the city that they may have met their wife in to go back home, to go back to where they're most familiar with because they have help. I'm not mad at you. At first, I was sad. I was like, man, I can't believe CC leaving, man. Hey, bro, I feel you, dog. You got four, right? Because you got five. You got 5, bro. Listen, I understand. 5 kids, you need to be where you can get the most help. Hell, 1 kid, you need to be where you can get the most help. I'm thinking about moving to Mississippi. I'm trying to go. She ain't trying to go.
I'm not going to Mississippi.
You know what I'm trying to. I can live like a king. I'm moving back. You think this is we can be crazy in Mississippi. You can get 5 Pilates studios.
I know.
Anyway, now I had a question for you though. Because I thought about this because we have been getting a lot of questions that align with dating. A lot of y'all are dating and y'all say the dating pool has pee in it. And we've been getting a lot of questions along those lines. One of the ones that we received is, what makes you feel like a trustworthy partner when somebody is dating? So this person was on a date with somebody and a question came up. What makes you feel like you are trustworthy? Like, why should if we go any further in this date, why do you feel like I should give you my trust? What makes you trustworthy?
Well, I think you should trust anybody until they give you a reason not to.
I like that. Okay. Well, what is it?
Because I don't have anything to base it off of. And so I'm meeting you. I'm getting to know you. And so I'm going into this fully trusting you until you break that trust. And once you break that trust, it's hard to come back from that. You know that. So
I'm still trying to come back right now. So I got a headache thinking about this shit. Damn.
So I don't think it's a matter of what makes you feel.
But let's just say that the question was posed to this man actually, and the girl said, "What makes you trustworthy?" And he didn't know where to go from there. It stumped him. And my response to him was, "You got to be funny. I think you should trust me because I'm me won't work. I think you should trust me because I haven't done anything to show you shouldn't trust me won't work. I
I actually think that's a solid answer.
You do?
Yeah.
See, I don't think that'll
you
work
should trust
for a lot
me
of people.
because I haven't done anything for you to not trust me.
I like that.
I've been honest. I show up. I respond when you text me. I'm present with you.
See, I'm gonna tell you this though. You asked me that we're on a date. I don't know what date it was. He didn't really specify, but I'm really gonna say, listen, man, I've had the same barber for the last 10 years. And even though they mess up my hair a few times, I keep coming back. So you can trust me because I am a dedicated person. She would have liked that. Oh, yeah. So I would have laid it on
There's like
the line.
nothing in that sentence that makes me want to trust you more.
Why not? I have not cheated on my barber for the last 12 years. I'm not saying this is my real life, but I would have said something like that. I would have probably been a little more smooth, but I would have thought of some clever shit to say like that just to break the ice. But you should be able to give examples, I think. I think that's a good example. Anytime my friends need me, that's more dedication. But anytime anybody's ever needed me, I was there. It's kind of like a job interview. You got to show you're trustworthy. But I like your answer. I haven't done anything to show you otherwise. There's another one we got. It says, and this is a funny one. Person, same, not the same person, but one of the same kind of along the lines. Question came over to us and said, I'm now in a relationship with somebody, or we in the dating phase in our relationship. And I still see, this is a girl that said this, by the way, just give you some context. I still see they have pictures of their ex-girlfriend on their Instagram page.
Delete them.
Should I ask them to delete the pictures or should I ask them to remove the pictures?
I'm asking. Hey, this makes me feel uncomfortable. If you're done with this person and you're 100% invested in me, can you please delete these pictures off of your page?
And see, I agree with that a little bit. Now, if the pictures are like, I'm talking about,
I don't care
not
if
visible.
they happened in at 29. I don't care if it happened in 1999.
Hell
I don't want to see it. Delete it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Now, I am going to acquiesce to what you want because I'm trying to establish something with you and respect you. But you got to understand, I'm not even thinking about those pictures. And you probably saw them, and they probably mean more to you now at the moment than they mean to me at this very moment. When I posted them, they meant something. But right now, they don't even mean shit.
I don't care that they don't mean anything. Okay. If you want to take this any further, delete the picture.
Now I'm going to delete them.
Barry is crazy because he's older. And when I met him,
hold up, I'm not gonna let that slide. Benjamin Button, 26.
Physical copies of
I
photos from his exes.
I did. However, whoa. I have
and I don't know how I came across it. He was like maybe cleaning out some stuff, but he had like printed off pictures of his exes. And I was like, well, they got to go in the trash can.
I didn't even know where they were. She found them.
I did. I found them. Why was I?
You were snooping.
No, we were packing up. We were moving.
We were moving.
We were engaged.
Yeah, we just got engaged. You right.
And my lease was up in my apartment. And we were breaking yours.
Yeah.
Because he had a roommate at the time. And I was like, well, we're engaged. I'm not moving in with you and your roommate. And my lease has just went up. So it didn't make sense for me to renew my lease. So we found a place together. So I was at his house and I came across these pictures. We were packing and just threw them in the trash can. Trash can.
She threw them all away. I ain't tripping because like I told you, I didn't even know. Matter of fact, it was like 2 or 3 girlfriends. It was long.
Yeah. It wasn't even just one. Yeah. I mean, I was like, this nigga.
I was a hoarder.
He was a hoarder.
Hell, there's random girls' pictures ain't around. So now if I come to your crib, you got the physical copies, they got to go. If it's digital and Instagram, a lot of people don't post a lot. So
I wasn't mad about it because I had boxes from high school of like old pictures that I hadn't seen since I like left Memphis and went to college.
You did, it's a fact.
So some of those pictures I hadn't seen in like 6 years at that point. Or it was like 5 years at that point. So, you put stuff, tuck it away, and you forget about it.
But I do think it's all about making that person feel comfortable. If that person really came to you and told you that they feel uncomfortable with the amount and the content of the pictures that you and your ex-girlfriend
And you
have.
meet them with resistance?
Yeah, it's crazy. You can't meet them because if you meet them with resistance, that means that you may be trying to rekindle. Depending on how fresh the relationship is. Like I mentioned, if it's something, it's 2024. If it's something that happened in 2004, man, let sleeping dogs lie. And he forgot. Go delete it if you can, if you want to.
He forgot, but
don't make it a thing. Oh, and for the young lady, don't make it a thing. Like just ask him, hey, I saw these pictures. Can you take them down? Just go ahead and delete them off the Instagram because I came across them and I don't want people to think that y'all are trying to get back together. Just take them down for me and say it like that. Now, if he comes and says, no, I ain't taking them down, you just got to take the L. You got to stand on business and leave, whichever one you want to do.
I would hate for us to break up over some funky ass pictures with you and a girl that you supposedly don't talk to no more.
Yeah, that ain't worth it.
Imagine how crazy that sounds.
That ain't worth it. That ain't worth it. Now I got a question for Indy real fast before we end this bad boy. Fill in the blank. You see it. I feel most loved by you when you
are attentive and recognize my needs before I have to say them.
India has these buzzwords down pat. She got the attentive, recognizing my needs. You got the buzzwords.
Ask me the question.
See, I was gonna say something like, I feel most loved by you when you fix me lunch before I have to ask. Like, I think that's like, I had a long day. I'm at work. I work from home. I come downstairs. I got a lunch. I feel love. And my girl's like, when you're attentive and you recognize my needs before I even say them to you. She be reading books and blogs and stuff with all these buzzwords. And she's like the gaslight and all that stuff. She be knowing. You be knowing.
That's not true. That's how I honestly feel.
No, I know you feel like that because you mentioned that before. We need to do a better job as men recognizing the woman's needs before they have to express them. You said that before on this podcast.
I have.
Yeah, and you keep going back to it, so that must mean I'm not doing a good job at it.
You're getting better.
You didn't recognize those tires need to be fixed after I told you 2 weeks ago and you kept riding on them. So I think I would feel most loved by you when you do things that I tell you to do that could be detrimental to your health.
Why you didn't just take the car? I told you I didn't have time.
Working.
I was working too.
Oh my God. All right, I got to get my relationship off. I do got something to say. Hold up. But ask your partner that.
Now unqualified advice from B-Love and B-Love.
It's my work from home attire. It's my work from home attire, by the way. It's a collar and then you got something underneath. Something simple you can put on. Just want to tell the people, have your work from home attire ready to go. Anyway, needless to say, my relationship harkens back to something that we talked about years ago. And it really goes to women. Women, let your man surprise you and be surprised. We know that y'all are nosy creatures. This is who you are. Deep down inside, you can't shake it. But if I'm trying to surprise you, let it be. Don't keep prying and pushing and trying to figure out what I have in store. Let's just go with the flow and let whatever happens, happens.
Why you just add me?
Huh?
Just add me.
I am going to add you in a minute. I have dictated and told you what you needed to wear for the date. All I need you to do now, show up and be ready and open to have a good time. I'm going to add India now and say that during the week, we had troubles on even getting the surprise to where it needed to be. I'm like, hey, India, like, you're going to meet up with Sid at the house. And I mean, why I got to meet up with Sid? I can't just drive myself because it's under her name. She has the reservations already.
He knows that I like to drive myself.
I just want to drive by myself. I don't even know I got to meet anybody. I just want to do it by myself. What I need to wear. Tell me where I'm going. What I need to do. India, go to Sydney's house. And y'all just going to travel from there. Me and Cam already got that set up. We players. You know what I mean? I don't understand why I got to do all this. Why can't you tell me where I'm going? I've already told you what to wear. I mean, what kind of swimsuit I need to wear? Do I need this kind? India. Just let the thing go. She was so strung out about trying to figure out where she was going. She needed the massage because her anxiety was working overtime just trying to figure out where the hell she was going. So all that to say this, my relationship is if your man is going to surprise you with a gift anytime, not just Valentine, any day of the week, and he's been working on this surprise, don't ruin the surprise by being nosy with your nosy ass. We know y'all nosy and you need to know. I'm very good at
surprises. No, I'm
not. Chill. He got you. That's the moral of the story.
I'm very nosy.
I got you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't help it. You will.
But I knew we were going to a spa.
I knew you probably knew because y'all can't hold water. Y'all can't hold water.
Well, no, you asked me to bring a swimsuit. And where else would I need a swimsuit in Nashville at this time of year?
Yeah. So I figured once I told you a swimsuit, you kind of figured it out. But fellas, see, that's where we got to start figuring out different ways around.
Yeah, because you could have just dropped my swimsuit off at Sydney's house.
I could have, or I could have just packed you a bag, but you were gonna look in the bag. So that doesn't work. And she was gonna tell you.
No, you say don't look in the bag.
When in the world has a man ever told a woman not to look in the bag and she didn't look in it?
I would have not looked in it.
India, if you want me to believe that, I have a bridge in Brooklyn to sell for you right now for $19.99.
I apologize.
It's all
but
good.
Like I said, the spot was very good. South Hall, it's in Franklin. I will say, I feel like, now granted, it's because I've been to multiple like day spas. And so the one that we talked about when we went to Vegas this summer.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire.
Aswana in Resorts World.
Yeah.
Hotel. That spa did not leave a detail. Like, they thought about everything that you could possibly think of.
They even had food
in that spot.
Snacks.
The South Hall, like, they did okay, but I felt like in like the women's locker room or whatever, they were kind of lacking on amenities.
Oh,
like,
yeah, y'all did y'all hair when y'all left Vegas.
Yeah, when we were in Vegas, like, they had like everything you needed for your hair.
I remember.
Flat irons, like curl. Like, we had everything we needed. But I felt like South Hall was just kind of
lacking in at the party.
No, maybe because everything in Nashville caters to white people. That could be it as well, because they had a blow dryer.
They had that dry shampoo. You know, that dry shampoo. White women be spraying that dry shampoo in y'all hair.
And then I was left looking for lotion. Like, why am I taking a shower and I gotta come find you for lotion? Like,
that's crazy. Yeah, that's
wild. And the price point of this spa, you should have every single thing that you can think of. I brushed my teeth afterwards. I had a little toothbrush and toothpaste bags. I brushed my teeth using mouthwash, and I was like, "Dang, where's some floss?" They had no floss.
Oh, see, yeah.
That's a minor detail, but it was like little stuff that I was like, "Dang, I wish I had this. I wish I had this." Especially since I didn't know that I was going there.
What about the one in Asheville? How did that one compare?
That one was nice too.
The one in Asheville
completely
was
different vibe.
Fire.
Completely different vibe.
Yeah,
but
sure.
if I had to rate the three, because Asheville is inside of the what's the name of the hotel?
Not the Embassy. Is it the Embassy?
No, it's not the Embassy.
Shit.
They have a hotel that's very similar to Opryland in Nashville, but it's called something else.
Not the Biltmore.
I was thinking a bit more hotel too. I don't think that was it.
Yeah.
But if I had to rank those three spots, it would be Aswana in Vegas, then South Hall here in Nashville,
Omni,
and then Omni, the spot at the Omni in Asheville. But all have similar stuff: sauna, steam room, the cold plunge.
The cold plunge make a believer out of you, boy.
Except South Hall didn't have a cold plunge.
The cold plunge make a believer, make a man out of you. You understand me? Anyway, tell the people where they can find you before you start giving spa reviews.
Working Pilates. Come take Pilates with me. That's all I want to do these days.
That's it. Find me at Be Love 1911 on all social platforms. Be sure to follow She and I Podcast on Instagram. Leave us a message. She and I Podcast at gmail.com. Hey, the vibes and the visuals are over on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. In the meantime, in between time, it's been real. It's been fun. I out.